Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So the Rockets win the tip. Thompson outside. To the right side. For three, Durant. Mobley grabs the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Pass to Tyson. And stolen by Durant. About a minute played here so far in the first. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Got a piece of it. To the middle. Here's Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Deflected. And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it. And here comes Cleveland. Looking for their first basket of the game. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Good D by Şengün.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Thompson with a steal. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, BA. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Stolen by Mobley. Here's the break. Here's Schroeder. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Here's Okogie. Up again. Out to the right wing. Here's Shepherd. 4 on the clock. Tries again. Driving inside. And he lays it in.
I mean, I love the decision there by Shepherd to challenge the lane.
Count it.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
The Rockets lead by 8. Outside, Finney Smith. To the left side wing. Fires the three. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 5 now.
Well, Shepherd can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Pass to Capella. The 3 is up. And it's Shepherd missing. Out to Schroeder. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
The Cavaliers, 6.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Here's Shepherd. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow play.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Stolen by Ellis.
He saw the pass coming a mile away. Was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
Here's Şengün. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Here's Shepherd. He's got 5. The 3 from Thompson. Mobley grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Shepherd. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The kick to Durant. Clock at 6. The layup misses. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mitchell. Thompson pulls it in. And Houston has possession. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And here comes Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Left side, Harden. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
For three, Durant. Counted from distance. Durant's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the wing, right side. Harden with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Fast break, Cleveland. It's hauled in by Houston. It's Şengün, high post. Up top, Smith. Out to the right wing. Here's Thompson. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 6. Down low. Pass to Tyson. Outside Harden. The layup off target. Up top, Smith. Still without a bucket.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to the second period. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. The Rockets with another miss. Now Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Mobley, right side. Back to Mitchell. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing in control, but can still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
First personal foul.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Cleveland working the ball around now. And that one's good. Mitchell's got his second basket. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Harden's shot is good.
Big three-point shot from James Harden. Look, this man locks in, and that is his shot.
Durant's shot is off. Allen with it. Now Thompson defending. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
Rockets trail by 4. Thompson left side. Smith outside. Pass to Durant.
Cavaliers foul. Thompson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. He's got 6. Five to shoot. Outside Durant. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Allen.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Outside Eason. The three ball. The Rockets with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Harden. Outside for Mitchell. From deep. Three ball. Donovan Mitchell.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his third foul so far. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's Durant. Offensive rebound. Outside Eason. Pass to Smith. Houston with another miss.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Harden. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
And the Rockets making a change here. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
To the inside. Allen lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for Jared Allen.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
It's Durant with a drive.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Harden. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Here's Thompson. Smith left side. Right wing. Here's Şengün. On target from range. Şengün's got 5.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
Up top, Harden. 14 points for him. Here's Tyson. Shoots. Allen can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but he can't make them all.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Cavaliers on top, up by 11. All right, we're going to step aside. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, when I watch Reed Sheppard play, I'm sometimes reminded of John Stockton. The type of handle and the way he goes to the cup, quicker and more athletic than he appears. You know, I know that's big shoes to fill, but I just like the similarities and the intensity.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Outside Harden. Back to Merrill. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Tate. Up and in on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Mitchell's shot is good.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Here's Shepherd. Outside Durant. That three's off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Merrill. Offline with a three. Rockets trail by 10. The ball's knocked loose. Jams it home!
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Durant looking around. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Mitchell. First personal foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Houston.
That one misses. The Cavaliers lead by 9. Bucket! Straight in!
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And Cleveland making a change here. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Harden with it. Now Thompson defending.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
Oh, he misses the dunk. It's cleared away by Thompson. Rockets trail by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Merrill, that's good.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And here's Schroeder outside. The rebound by Shepherd. And it's Houston's ball. Outside, Green. Back to Capella to win the cold spell. Flushes it down with both hands. Ellis outside. And stolen by Green. He fires from 18. Can't get it. from three.
No 21 for you, my boy. You still playing or you running? You still playing or you running? You would. I'm good. I'm here. Yeah, no.
We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. That one goes in. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this great, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing for the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
5 on the clock. Poked away. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Fox. Good D by Mobley.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And this is what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a three. That's money.
Here's Castle. To the inside. Clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And there it is for him.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Harden. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Mitchell. Harden outside. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mobley. The rebound by Champagnie. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. And the Cavaliers' Kenny Atkinson. Doris winning the NBA Coach of the Year in 2025.
And this was just an incredible honor for Kenny, who, of course, longtime record as an assistant coach, great player development coach, joined Steve Kerr for a time and says that experience helped take his coaching to another level. That has manifested in Cleveland.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Jarrett Allen has an inquisitive nature. Whether it's cooking, gardening, reading, or basketball, he's a sponge. Allen said, quote, "I love going through life, seeing things and learning about it, no matter what it is. It's just trying to improve my skill set in anything and enjoy it." Kevin?
He's got that curiosity. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Harden outside. Pass to Mobley. Right wing. Here's Tyson. Rebounded by Castle.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there. Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Here's Allen. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 44 seconds left in the first. The drive by Schroeder. Here's Tyson. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
For three, Mitchell. Six to shoot. Latrey. Johnson with the rebound. Pass to Cornette. Back to Wembanyama. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 5. 14. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Tomlin misses. Spurs trail by 5. Kicks it out to Johnson. Launches it. And no good that time.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And it's Wade in the corner. Here's Tomlin. Ellis outside. Back to Merrill. No good from outside. For San Antonio. Outside Harper. And Fox has it in the corner. A putback. Here's Cornette. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And Wade slams it in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Harper. No good on that one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Fox. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Inside. Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Harden attacking. And Mobley throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Barnes outside. Jumps up. Oh, Wembanyama. Too easy.
Worst
Attacking
thing
in transition, the most
2013,
consistent
bro.
way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
So both teams making some changes here. In the corner, it's Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Tyson. Back to Merrill. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Vassell. And it's Mitchell missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Mobley left side. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so here's Cleveland. And stolen by Wembanyama.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
The Spurs shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Vassell. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eden.
Pass to Harper. For San Antonio, they've shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
In his 1 year of college, Dylan Harper did a little bit of everything at a high level. It'll be interesting to see how that success translates to the NBA.
Here's Champagnie. Nothing on the board. Mobley with the block. To halt the run. Misses at the rim. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Cavaliers trailing. Takes it inside. Mitchell wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Here's Tyson. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Harden on the wing. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place. When he's determined to finish, Donovan Mitchell is so good powering through whatever the defense puts in his path.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Spurs shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Harper. Pass to Champagnie. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Kevin, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And DB with Mitchell out there on the court, we have one of the most dynamic players in the NBA.
And Kevin, let's not forget one of the smartest as well. Donovan Mitchell played for Quinn Snyder early. He talks often about now understanding the game at a much higher level.
That free throw missing.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Wembanyama outside. Five to shoot. For 3, Jarrett Allen grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era, has led the skill and plays both ends of the floor.
And here is Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, with that deep stroke, I like Barnes' ability to switch between the 3 and 4 spots. Two distinct things in terms of spacing on the floor and the requirements of the jobs.
Stolen by Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Tyson. Mobley is screened. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Harper. Harden inside the three-point line. Barnes grabs the miss. Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Vassell outside. Harper wide open. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Harper's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. Here's Harden. And a missed layup. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
There's a level of tenacity by Donovan Mitchell on the interior there. Wow, what a finish.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
And stolen by Vassell. The wide open look here for Fox. And so it's San Antonio in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at 30. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Spurs leading by 9. Big-time jam from James Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. The kick out to Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lead up top. And Merrill has it in the corner. Getting inside, it's Harden.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Back to Fox. Lets it go from deep. Tomlin with the rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Kicks it out to Harden. The layup off target. San Antonio leading. To the paint. Here's Barnes. In the corner, it's Cornette. Spurs passing it around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Harden. Good work defensively by Johnson. Spurs leading by 5. Fox deciding where to go with it. Looking to end his cold spell. Tomlin with the rebound. Here's Merrill. From outside, off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Allie, thank you so much. And so Cornette nails them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Launches it. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Outside, Vassell. Now Castle. Just 5 on the clock. Got it to go off the glass.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. And Mitchell drills the three.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner three opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Now Wembanyama. Stolen by Allen. Mitchell fires. A three-pointer. Good.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Here is Wembanyama. Mobley there for the rebound. Now Allen. Harden. Another chance here. Mobley inside. Takes the three. Not that time. It won't go.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Nice use of the glass and the finish.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Mitchell outside. It's blocked. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as much as 10. And Wembanyama off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That turnaround, just lucky he was off.
And look at how ready Allen was to fight for it. He's willing to go to battle for his team. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. Now Harden. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty at the line. Mobley. And he jams it in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. It's stolen by Allen. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Champagnie. Oh, the dunk!
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. The Spurs with the lead. Here's Champagnie. Shot clock at 6. The three is off. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. It's Allen. Harden outside. Now Mitchell. Good. Lays it right in there.
Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty fast.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now Fox. Rebounded by Allen inside. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Mobley. Here's Tyson. Now Mitchell. Now Mobley.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. Know what that time either. And the Spurs with possession. Castle fires. Jumper is off. It's Allen. The steal. And stolen by Mobley. Now Allen. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now Castle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment, in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Here's Mobley. Now Harden. Now Mobley. Harden with it. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. Rope. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. Now Mitchell to take the lead. Mitchell cashes in from the corner.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
Mitchell outside. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. The shot misses. The Cavaliers leading. Harden outside. Here's Mitchell. Here's Tyson. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Now Castle. Wembanyama outside. 6 on the shot clock. They double team Wembanyama. Lets loose a 3. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul. Here's Harden. Strong move off the glass.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Fox. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Mobley. Wembanyama reels it in. To take the lead. And down goes the layup.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Oh, what a finish.
Well, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here is Wembanyama. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Harden. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Outside box. Rocket 6. Now Castle. Mitchell with the steal. Mobley. Oh, the dunk to punctuate.
And they do have a foul to give.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here. Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Here's Harden. Oh, the slam dunk.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the two-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Oh, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Castle fires. Misses the three. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. A double overtime game can really...